Hey guys, this is Morphious with another classic World of Warcraft video. This one's going to be a bit different. It pertains to our friends over on Seasons of Mastery. And I'm very happy to say that Blizzard has officially announced that players on Seasons of Mastery servers soon will be given the option to do a free server transfer either to Classic Era servers or to Classic Wrath of the Lich King servers. They'll be given a choice. This decision has been much anticipated by Seasons of Mastery players, especially as we get closer to November, which is the set end date for the game. Players have been wondering for a while now what is going to happen to my character next. As you can see, the service is not quite available yet, but should be made available soon. We're going to talk about that more in this video. Right now, what we do know for sure, though, is that players on Seasons of Mastery will be able to make a choice between server transferring either to Classic Era or to Classic Wrath of the Lich King. As far as the timeline, we're looking at between October and December of this month, hopefully sooner rather than later, especially for players that are wanting to jump into Classic Wrath, as that game was just released last week and they can get in on the Classic Wrath hype bandwagon. What I want to do in the rest of this video is sort of compare Classic Era servers to Classic Wrath of the Lich King servers, so players that haven't decided yet can have a little bit more information on how to make that decision. One thing I want to show and explain, because I think this is confusing to some players, is when you look at the population of Classic Era servers, notice how they all say low, despite myself and others having multiple videos showing a healthy, active community on Classic Era. This is because the server populations are for those individual servers, but those servers have actually been merged together. So the real population is more like 7 to 10 servers combined into one. This is a list of which servers were combined together. As for North American servers, the PvP cluster that I would recommend is whitemane. For PvE, there's also the Mankrik-Pagel cluster, although it should be known that both PvP and PvE happens on both clusters. And for EU servers, firemaw is the server to go to. Firemaw is the popular server for Classic Era on EU. Now let's look at some Classic Wrath of the Lich King servers. The first thing you're going to notice is full, locked, high. The population is definitely much higher on Classic Wrath of the Lich King. A lot of that is due to hype and flooding of the servers from TBC moving into Classic Wrath, and then also additional players coming in from retail that are just trying it out. I would expect those numbers to go down, as I imagine a lot of retail players, as the hype goes down within the next 2 months, are going to stop playing. With that being said, these servers are filling up quickly. Some of them that I saw that were low a week ago are now high or full. So these servers are filling up really fast. Now there's some pros and cons to Classic Wrath right now in this hype bandwagon, is that yes, there's going to be a large community and a lot of players leveling all at once, which can be fun. Also, there's some downsides to that. NPCs are getting killed left and right. Nodes for mining and herbalism are very competitive. Questing can be difficult. Some of the pros, though, is dungeoning and looking for group is going to be a lot easier. There's lots of guilds currently recruiting right now, and it can just be fun playing a new expansion as it comes out. That's always exciting. Compare that back to Classic Era. The community is smaller, no doubt, but the community is still active and a lot of fun. I've been having a great time on Classic Era personally. For me, it's the original game, which is very nostalgic and fun. I don't have a whole lot of time to play, so I like being able to have my BIS gear, not have to worry about progression or keeping up with new content and gear constantly. That works well for my play style. It's also been a very inviting and welcoming community that I've really appreciated. If you have additional questions about Classic Era, I would recommend checking out the Classic Era is a live video that I have on my channel. It explains it and shows some of the content there a little bit more, which is fun. For players that have yet to decide between Classic Era and Classic Wrath, if you currently have a World of Warcraft subscription, you currently have access to these games. Personally, I would recommend going ahead and just making a character on Classic Era and or on Classic Wrath and just trying it out and seeing how you like it. This might be able to give you an opportunity to decide before you make that official decision of transferring over your main character from Seasons of Mastery. I hope this video was helpful. If you guys liked the video, please like, subscribe, check out the channel. I've got lots of Classic Era content on the channel. Have a great day.